Warning, this video may contain such images of, well, gore, creepy animatronics, blood, jump scares, and, well, this is a review for a horror game, so, you know, be advised. When I decided that I wanted to start reviewing various pieces of media, it was difficult to decide, well, where to start. I mean, there's so many things to review, like things coming out, things I've already seen, things I've played, things I don't care about, things I do care about, whatever. Thankfully, good old Tumblr gave me a sign from God, or from Satan, and gave me this, Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, only a month or so after its creation, Five Nights at Freddy's got weirdly popular on the internet. And it's now one of those games that you would dare your friend to play at 3 in the morning when you're pretty buzzed and you got nothing to do, like you're off from work or whatever. It's a Friday night, do whatever you want. Like play Slender or Amnesia or Five Nights at Freddy's. Or some other scary game that I'm too chicken to get through. Still, I'm not really sure how it got so popular so fast. I guess the usual way. Make some GIFs, make some threads, GIF gets to Tumblr and Reddit and Tumblr spread the information, or profit. It seems like the usual 1 week of popularity, then the slow decline type of thing. Kind of like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. One of those, hey man, did you hear about this type of scary story thing. But I digress, and ramble a lot. So let's get to the actual game, shall we? Basically, the story of the game goes a little something like this. You are an unsuspecting idiot just starting your new summer job at the esteemed Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, a Chuck E. Cheese lookalike where the main attraction is not the B-rate pizza, but the animatronic Freddy Fazbear and his two friends. However, your job will be a security guard for the facility at night. And well, there's some bad news. The amount of electricity you are allowed to use per night, because of budget cuts, is very limited, and well, animatronics tend to wander around at night and cannot recognize between a human and an unsuited animatronic, breaking the rules. And to remedy this, they'll try to stuff you into a suit. Which wouldn't be a problem if all the suits didn't already have animatronics in them. Oops. You'd think that a place like that would be shut down for being so dangerous. And you're right! Freddy Fazbear's Pizza has apparently been shut down after a string of murders involving an employee kidnapping children and, presumably, stuffing them into the animatronics around the building. This implies that the animatronics are perhaps haunted by those poor children and now look for revenge. Or something. The game doesn't really tell us shit, so there's really no way to tell what is true and what isn't, besides the obvious images and clues you get throughout the game. Which isn't a lot to go on. I mean, you got the various phone calls you get through the first 5 nights, which are pretty vague seeing as you have no idea who the person talking to you is, or why he's calling you, or why you're there, or why I'm making this review, or why you're watching it, or why any of this matters anyway, because it's a video game and it doesn't have to make sense. So, since it's a game, let's talk about gameplay, which isn't a lot to talk about either, really. The game basically puts you in your tiny new office for the next 5 days. Congrats on just starting, you've got an office! Makes the $4 an hour really worth it. So let me paint a picture. Oh wait, I don't have to. Technology's on my side. Ha! Tiny office, limited power, 2 doors, 2 hall lights, a monitor for the security cameras, also taking up power. 5 insane animatronics who will kill you if they can get to you. And what else? Scary sounds, images, and you. You, a $4 idiot, pissing yourself for the next 8 hours. Basically, what you have to do is close the doors on either side of your office before any of the animatronics can get to you. And thankfully, they have all completely different patterns to make it that much easier. But in all seriousness, Bonnie and Chica, your ladies-in-waiting, won't ever really much of a problem as long as you pay attention, and the leading man Freddy won't show up unless you run out of power. So don't use too much unless it's like 5 a.m., in which case, go insane. Who cares? Your shift's almost over. The next guy can take care of it. At first, you're probably going to go insane anyway and use up your power, and Freddy will have his way with you. Not like that. Which is strangely normal, apparently. But you start to get the hang of it, and even make a pattern to keep Foxy away and maintain Bonnie and Chica's weird staring contest with you. As for Freddy, I don't know, you're on your own. Look for a walkthrough, or that's what the site's for, right? There are actually some videos out there with ways to maintain your usage, but that sort of ruins the fun of it, so I wouldn't really recommend you just find your own way of doing it, my shivering compadre. Personally, I would say right now at this point, here in the middle of the video right now, that I am a huge chicken. Not like that chicken over there in the window, but like a literal, I'm gonna pee if something pops up kind of person. However, something about this game was, I don't know, fun? Something like that. Both terrifying and fun and piss my pants jumpy. Well, I don't know, it was something. Well, I wasn't, shut up, I didn't ask you, nerd! But yeah, just disregard the plot, the graphics, and all that junk, and enjoy the game, dude. Who cares if some guy somehow got a job at a place that may have been closed since the 90s? Who cares if it's cliche that the animatronics are haunted and robots got mad? Who cares if it's a game? Just have fun with it. Go and spend your newly and justly made $120 paycheck on this $5 game on Steam and go scare yourself, because that's fun. Yay. Fear.